Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to show you some 3D printed Micro Armour forces for miniature wargaming. Let's get started. What you see below are two forces I've been working on. These are all printed on an Ender 3 printer. On the red side, these are the make-believe fictional forces of East Borgovia. And on the blue side are the fictional forces for West Borgovia. So as you can see, it's an Atomicpunk Cold War setting. Now, I can use these forces for any conflict I want, with the red versus blue. These are all printed at just below 10 millimeter. I was going for 8 millimeter scale, wound up getting actually closer to 9, and then 10 with the infantry. To give you the idea, here is a 10 millimeter German Panzer, and here is a micro scale German Panther. So, big difference there. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of them. We'll start with the red infantry. So yes, again, you can print good miniatures on an Ender 3 or other FDM printer. I've had some people comment, why don't you use resin? Well, I do. I do use resin. For example, these Valor Corps troops from the Maker's Cult are resin prints. These were done on my Sonic Frozen Mini. However, these forces were printed before I had laser printer. These forces are about 3 years old now. All right, continuing on. Missile launcher. An enforced Sherman, but of course in this fictional setting it's something else. Also notice the green pool of acid, because this is for an acid rain world type thing, where both sides have just nuked the crap out of each other after years and years of fighting. Comment down below if you like my paint scheme with my polka dot P camo. Supply truck. Logistics are important. Now the bases, these are wooden bases that I got at Joann's in a little bag for $4. They have spackling on them, nail spackling. You can see I made tracks for the wheels. Cheap, quick and easy. One tub of spackling probably lasts the rest of your life. Rest of your modeling career anyway. A MIG, and yes, you can see the MIG is scaled more towards 5 millimeter or so. The wire that the MIG is attached to is for plants. See, he just glued, he's just sitting on it. And as you can see, the bottom looks kind of rough, but that's okay because the miniature's on the table like that. I like it, I think it looks good. Oh, and back to the speaking of the resin prints. Here's a resin print of American World War II aircraft. Here's an American Bulldog. It's either a Bulldog or a Chaffee. This was printed on my Anycubic Photon Zero, whereas the airplane was printed on my Sonic Mini. I do have an Elegoo Mars printer too, version 2. Here's a 3 millimeter F-16. 3, maybe 2. Another resin print. So, yes, I do print resin prints. Back to these FDM. Here's the command base. Notice it's smaller than the other bases. Has the commander out front, his command vehicle. And I'm planning on using Micro Armour, the game, as my rule set. Published by GHQ. GHQmodels.com. If you're not familiar with the GHQ models, they make some of the best 6mm 1/285 scale miniatures in the world. Even professional armies use their products. So there's the Communist forces. Here's the Republic forces on this side. Jaeger Panther. Blue Commander. His command vehicle. Again, you can see where I put tracks in the terrain. Infantry. And you can see this was a recycled base. Let's see, did we show the... My brain went blank. Can't remember the name of this tank destroyer. You see the craters. Sparkling's a great tool for basing. Panther tanks. Main battle tank of the Blue Forces. So, again, Ender 3 prints. You can achieve good results with an FDM printer. Maybe you don't want to mess with resin. Maybe you want just one printer that you can print both your terrain, your bases, your forces, your tanks, your aircraft, even your infantry. Ender 3 will do that for you. It's a great little printer. Although, don't get me wrong, for perfection, go with a laser printer. I mean, look at this Stormtrooper. He's a resin print. But there's a lot of cleanup involved with resin. However, on the flip side, there's a lot of work involved with an FDM printer. Getting the bed level and things like that if you didn't buy a printer that comes with an auto bed level feature. Show you another little Micro Armour piece here. This is an Epic 40K Imperial Guard, Praetorian Guard gun. This was designed by Christopher Smith. He does some excellent work. Here's a generic model I picked up off Thingiverse. A 6mm gun and crew. So that wraps it up for this video. Comment down below what you think of my Micro Armour forces here that I'm showing you today. Comment down below what you think of my basing and my paint schemes. I read each and every comment and try to respond when possible. If you can, please just drop me a simple like down below. And also, if you want, subscribe for more Plastic Soldiers. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.